Okay, hey y'all. I'm folding laundry right now, but I wanted to talk about something. So I feel like my fucking videos lately have all been about baby stuff, but there's other things going on in my life too, and I thought I would give an update. So last weekend I proposed to Tori, and she said yes. Unsurprisingly, we've been talking about it, and I mean, at this point we are practically just living a married life. I mean, we share our finances, we live together, we're raising her son together now. You know, I'm playing a very active role in his life. I take him to school, you know, I pick him up from places, I take him to his activity, you know, all that. And so the only thing holding me back was worrying what other people would think, because in the past I got engaged very quickly to Han. But it was a very different scenario because I had just met them, 4 months before I proposed to them, which was ridiculous. Or 5 months. Tori and I met like 2 years before we even started dating. We had this baseline understanding of one another that, hey, puppies, don't bark at the freaking trash, guys. We had this baseline understanding of each other and our histories off the bat. You know, there was less getting to know and more like getting to know on a deeper level kind of activity. Oh, it's the trash. Lola, don't you be barking. Girl, I see you. Don't you be doing it. There was less of that. It was a deeper understanding of each other. We already had been friends for probably close to a year. We had been friends on Facebook. She came into T-Tor like every day. We'd sit down and talk when she came in. We would talk and reply to each other's stuff on social media all the time. So we were like pretty involved with each other's day to day at that point by the time we started realizing that it was like a mutual crushing happening. But yeah, so I proposed this past weekend, and she said yes, of course. We don't really have any solid plans. I mean, we'd like to get married around this time of year, so either next fall or the fall after. It really depends on money, depends on what's available, it depends on this whole baby thing, I'd like to not be pregnant for the wedding. So that'll really set the tone, I think. Obviously, if I get pregnant in the next few months, that would be fine. There would be plenty of time for me to be postpartum before a wedding in October would happen. But any later than that, I'd be too pregnant. But if, let's say, it takes it longer and I'm like early stage pregnancy, that would be okay with me. But that would be a whole other year from now, which feels like a long time. But we'll see what happens. So that's kind of the things that are going on. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I want to do for work. I've started thinking about opening my septic business again. Well, not really reopening that one, but it's just starting a new one. Different name, different logo, all that. I'd have to go through a lot of different things to get my license reinstated. I'd have to like do a bunch of continuing ed and pay a fee and stuff like that. So there'd be a lot of like upfront cost, like getting equipment again and stuff like that. But I mean, the market is with inflation, prices have gone up for everything. And my old boss was telling me how much he can get per job now, and it's like $200 more than what I was getting when I left the industry. And I have missed it. There was one snowstorm in like March where my friend and I were working, and it was dead. This is when I was still a teetotaler. It was completely dead. And for some reason, we started talking about septic systems. I don't remember why, but I took out my laptop and I was showing her all the different types of septic systems. I was explaining how they worked. I was explaining the differences, and I was like, wow, I still like really enjoy like talking about this and having knowledge about it. And when I moved in here, I was like, what's your septic system? Let's investigate. And I realized like how much I missed doing that. I don't miss I don't miss all of it, but I definitely was like, well, it's something I was really good at. I know that I can make good money doing it. So considering that, it just would be a lot of upfront cost and also like not super compatible with a pregnancy. So it's kind of like, do I do that after? So there's a lot of things. I need time to like take continuing ed and put aside money and stuff. So it wouldn't be immediately. So I'm kind of like maybe that can be my plan post-pregnancy, is reopen the business. Even if I did it like a couple days a week, I mean, just to supplement what we have now would be nice, you know. And so yeah, those are, like, I just have a lot of thoughts, like, what am I doing in the future and stuff like that. The thing that I like about doing cleaning with Tori is that we run our own schedule. So if something comes up, we can kind of move things around for ourselves, which is the same as, like, if I work for myself, I can block off days. I can, you know, get home by a certain time. I could do whatever I needed to do to make it happen if we have you know, one or two more kids coming soon in the future. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Things are good. I keep thinking back to like 2 years ago. At this point, it was like the divorce mediation was just happening, and like all sorts of, like, everything was in upheaval. And now here I am, landed in something that feels just like out of this world good. I mean, with every passing day that I'm with Tori and we are doing life together, I realize how bad my first marriage was, how poorly I was treated, and just how, like, controlled and manipulated I really was. And I did love Han, and I loved parts of that life. And oh, hey, Charlie. But it's just, like, has revealed so much more. I mean, I knew it was messed up in the end, but it's just revealed so much more to me. There's Charlie said how it really was. There's Charlie. Charlie. You know, like, we have conflicts and it gets resolved. Like, in my past, it was just like a perpetual conflict. Like, nothing was ever resolved and everything was my fault. You know, in this relationship, we come into a conflict and we both want to work to figure out the why and the resolution and all that. And it's just like so different. But it feels really good. So anyway, I should get dressed because I need to leave. I did not find a pair of pants in here that I thought were in here. So I pulled all this laundry looking for a pair of pants to wear today, and they weren't in the laundry. They're probably in the load that's in the washer. So anyway, yeah, thanks for listening. But things are good. We're engaged. Nothing feels different to me. I mean, I woke up the next day and everything felt the same because I just have known this whole time that we were going to be together. Like, it was going to be a lifelong thing. I just have felt that, Charlie. And so, like, nothing feels different to me, except for now everyone asks, when's the wedding? It's like, I don't know yet. We just did this, like, last week. Okay, Charlie. Freaking A. Where is he? There he is. Anyway. Rubes. Dubes. And the other two, where are they? Oh, it's not focusing. Lolita's up there. Oh, you can't see past the towels. They're the other two. Anyway, I gotta get dressed, but hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll talk to you next time.